Hey, beautiful Libra souls. I hope you're having an amazing day because what I'm about to share with you is going to absolutely blow your mind. I just sat down with my cards asking about this incredible energy that's been surrounding Libra when it comes to love and taking chances. And oh my goodness, the messages that came through are so powerful and so specific to what you're going through right now. I've been feeling this intense shift in the romantic realm for Libras lately, and I had to connect with Spirit to understand what this is all about. You know that feeling when you're standing at the edge of something new in love, when your heart is telling you to take that leap, but your mind is doing all these calculations? That's exactly the energy I'm picking up on, and the universe has some incredible guidance for you. So I shuffled my deck with your energy in mind, asking specifically about this new, passionate beginning that's calling to you, this chance you're being asked to take in love. And let me tell you, the cards that came through are not what I expected at all, but they make perfect sense when you really dive deep into their meaning. The very first card that jumped out at me, and I mean literally jumped because it practically flew out of my hands while I was shuffling, is the Four of Swords. Now, Libra, this might seem like an odd card to talk about passionate new beginnings, but hear me out because this is where the magic happens. The Four of Swords is telling me that before you can take this leap into love, there's been a period of rest, of contemplation, of really sitting with yourself and understanding what you truly want in a relationship. This card is showing me that you've been in this beautiful space of inner peace, maybe after some previous relationship drama or heartbreak, and you've used that time to really center yourself. You've been meditating on what love means to you, what kind of partnership you want to create, and most importantly, you've been healing those parts of yourself that might have held you back from love before. The Four of Swords is like this gentle message that says your soul has been preparing for this moment, even when you didn't realize it. But here's what's so beautiful about this card showing up first. It's telling me that this new love opportunity isn't coming from a place of desperation or loneliness. You're not jumping into something because you're afraid of being alone. No, this is coming from a place of wholeness, of knowing yourself so deeply that you can now share that authentic self with someone else. The Four Swords above the figure in this card represent your thoughts, your boundaries, your standards, and your self-worth, all perfectly aligned and ready for this new chapter. I'm also getting that this person you're considering taking a chance on, they represent something completely different from what you've experienced before. The Four of Swords is showing me that you've moved beyond those old patterns, those old ways of being in relationship, and you're ready for something that truly serves your highest good. There's this sense of divine timing here, like the universe has been orchestrating this moment while you were resting and preparing. The energy I'm feeling around this card is so peaceful yet anticipatory, like that moment right before dawn when everything is still, but you can feel the light coming. You've done the inner work, Libra, and now you're being asked to trust that work and step forward into this beautiful new beginning. Now, the second card that came through is absolutely fascinating, and it's the Six of Pentacles. And this is blowing my mind because this card is usually about giving and receiving in balance, but in the context of your love situation, it's revealing something so profound about the nature of this new connection you're being called to explore. The Six of Pentacles is showing me that this new love opportunity is going to be built on a foundation of true reciprocity, of equal exchange, of both people bringing their whole selves to the table without one person giving more than the other. This is so important for you as a Libra because balance is literally in your DNA, and you've probably experienced relationships before where that balance was off, where you were either giving too much or not receiving enough. But what's coming in for you now is this beautiful dance of mutual support, mutual respect, mutual contribution. The figure in the Six of Pentacles holding the scales is you, Libra, finally in a position where you can give and receive love in perfect harmony. This person you're considering taking a chance on They understand the importance of equality in relationship. They understand that love is not about one person rescuing the other, but about two whole people choosing to walk through life together. I'm also getting that this connection might involve some kind of sharing of resources, whether that's emotional resources, creative resources, or even practical ones. Maybe you both bring different skills and talents to the relationship that complement each other perfectly. Maybe they're strong in areas where you want support, and you're strong in areas where they want support, creating this beautiful symbiotic energy. The Six of Pentacles is also telling me about generosity of spirit. This person has a generous heart. They're not stingy with their affection or their time or their attention. They understand that love grows when it's shared freely, and they're ready to pour into you in the same way you're ready to pour into them. There's no game playing here, no keeping score, just this natural flow of love and support. What's so beautiful is that this card is showing me that taking this chance on love isn't really a risk at all. It's actually the most balanced, most harmonious choice you could make right now. The universe is showing you that this connection has the potential to be everything you've been seeking in partnership, that beautiful equilibrium that allows both people to thrive and grow. The third card that came through, and this one literally gave me chills when I turned it over, is the Knight of Cups. Now, this is where things get really interesting because this is pure romantic energy, but it's not the kind of romance you might expect. This is mature, emotionally intelligent romance. This is someone who knows how to navigate the waters of the heart with skill and grace. The Knight of Cups is representing either you or this person you're being called to take a chance on, and the message is about emotional courage. This knight doesn't just feel deeply, they act on those feelings in a way that's honorable and authentic. They're not afraid to be vulnerable. They're not afraid to put their heart on the line because they understand that real love requires real risk. If this knight represents you, then it's confirming that you're ready to step into your power as someone who can lead with your heart while still maintaining your wisdom and your boundaries. You're not the naive romantic who gets swept away by pretty words. You're the evolved romantic who can discern between genuine connection and surface attraction. If this knight represents the person you're considering, then the universe is confirming that they are emotionally available, emotionally mature, and ready for the kind of deep, meaningful connection you're seeking. They're not going to play games with your heart. They're not going to string you along or keep you guessing about their intentions. They know what they want, and they're brave enough to pursue it with integrity. The Knight of Cups is also about following your intuition in matters of the heart. Your logical Libra mind might be trying to analyze every angle of this situation, trying to weigh all the pros and cons, but this card is telling you to trust what your heart already knows. Your intuition is so strong right now, Libra, and it's guiding you toward this new beginning because it recognizes the potential for real, lasting happiness. I'm also getting that there's something artistic or creative about this connection. Maybe you'll inspire each other's creativity, maybe you'll collaborate on projects together, or maybe you'll just bring out each other's most expressive, most beautiful selves. The Knight of Cups carries the grail of emotional fulfillment, and that's exactly what this new love is offering you. Now, the fourth card, and I have to say I was not expecting this one at all, is the Eight of Wands, and this is where the energy really shifts into high gear. The Eight of Wands is pure forward momentum, it's messages flying through the air, it's things happening quickly and decisively, and in the context of your love situation, it's telling me that once you decide to take this leap, things are going to move fast. This card is showing me rapid communication. Maybe you and this person are going to be texting constantly, calling each other, finding excuses to see each other more and more. There's this sense of not being able to get enough of each other's energy, of wanting to share every thought, every experience, every moment. The Eight of Wands is like the universe saying, once you say yes to this connection, get ready for the ride of your life. But it's not just about speed, it's about clarity. The Eight of Wands cuts through confusion and doubt like lightning cutting through a stormy sky. all those questions you've been having about whether this is the right choice, whether you should take this risk, they're going to be answered so clearly and so quickly that you'll wonder why you ever hesitated in the first place. I'm also getting that there might be some kind of long-distance element to this connection, or at least some kind of communication that happens across space and time. Maybe you met online, maybe one of you travels for work, or maybe you just have this incredible ability to stay connected even when you're physically apart. The Eight of Wands represents messages that transcend physical boundaries, love that doesn't require constant physical presence to stay strong. This card is also about alignment. When the Eight of Wands appears, it means all the elements are coming together perfectly, all the timing is working out, all the circumstances are aligning to support this new beginning. It's like the universe has been moving all the pieces on the board, and now everything is in position for your love story to unfold exactly as it's meant to. The energy of this card is so exciting, so full of potential and possibility. It's telling me that this new passionate beginning isn't just going to be passionate, it's going to be progressive. You're not just falling in love. You're building something together, creating something together, moving toward a shared vision of what love can be. The fifth card that came through is absolutely perfect, and it's the Ace of Cups, which is literally the card of new emotional beginnings, of love being offered from the universe itself. This is the most pure, most potent love energy you could possibly receive. And the fact that it showed up in your reading tells me that what you're being called to step into is divinely orchestrated. The Ace of Cups is like the universe holding out a chalice overflowing with love and saying, "Here, this is yours, you just have to reach out and take it." But the beautiful thing about this ace is that it's not just romantic love, it's all forms of love, self-love, universal love, the love that comes from being aligned with your highest purpose and your deepest truth. This card is confirming that taking this chance on love is actually you saying yes to yourself, saying yes to your worthiness of deep, authentic, passionate connection. You've done the work, you've healed what needed healing, you've grown into the person who can hold this level of love, and now the universe is ready to deliver it to you. I'm getting such strong messages that this new beginning is going to overflow into every area of your life. When we open ourselves to love, when we say yes to the vulnerability and the joy and the expansion that comes with deep connection, it ripples out and touches everything. Your creativity is going to flourish, your confidence is going to soar, your whole sense of what's possible in life is going to expand. The Ace of Cups is also about emotional renewal. Maybe you've been carrying some wounds from past relationships, some fears about getting hurt again, some doubts about whether you're lovable exactly as you are. This card is washing all of that away, filling you up with such pure love energy that there's no room left for fear or doubt or old pain. This is also the card of intuitive knowing. You don't need anyone to tell you whether this connection is right for you because your heart already knows. The Ace of Cups represents that moment when everything clicks into place, when you stop overthinking and start trusting, when you stop analyzing and start feeling. But here's what's really beautiful about this card appearing in your reading. It's not just about receiving love, it's about becoming a vessel for love. When you step into this new beginning, you're going to discover capacities for love within yourself that you didn't even know existed. You're going to surprise yourself with how deeply you can feel, how generously you can give, how completely you can trust. Now, the sixth card is going to surprise you because it's the Three of Swords. And I know what you're thinking. Why is the heartbreak card showing up in a reading about new love? But stay with me because this is actually the most powerful message of all, and it's going to change how you think about taking chances in love forever. The Three of Swords isn't showing up to scare you or to predict heartbreak. It's showing up to acknowledge the courage it takes to love again after you've been hurt before. This card is honoring your journey, honoring the fact that you've experienced pain and disappointment in love, but you're choosing to keep your heart open anyway. The Three of Swords is actually a card of healing, of learning, of wisdom, gained through experience. Those swords piercing the heart aren't just causing pain, they're also clearing out what no longer serves you. They're removing the barriers to love, the fears that have been protecting you, but also holding you back from the connection your soul is calling for. This card is telling me that part of what makes this new beginning so powerful is that you're not entering it naive or unprepared. You know what you don't want in relationship because you've experienced it. You know what red flags to watch for because you've learned to trust your instincts. You know how to protect your heart while still keeping it open because you've done the work of healing and self-discovery. The Three of Swords is also about conscious choice. You're not falling into this new love by accident, or because you're lonely, or because you think you need someone to complete you. You're choosing this love with full awareness of what love can cost, and you're deciding that the potential for joy, for growth, for deep connection is worth the risk of heartbreak. I'm getting that this person you're considering taking a chance on, they understand this about you. They see the strength it takes to love again after being hurt. They appreciate the wisdom you've gained through your experiences. They're not threatened by your past or trying to make you forget it. They're grateful for it because it's made you the incredible person you are today. The Three of Swords is also showing me that you have the tools now to handle whatever comes. You know how to communicate your needs, how to set boundaries, how to take care of yourself even when you're deeply invested in someone else. You're not going into this new relationship as someone who needs to be saved or fixed. You're going in as someone who's already whole, choosing to share that wholeness with another whole person. This card is like the universe saying, yes, love involves risk. Yes, opening your heart means accepting the possibility of pain, but you are so much stronger now than you were before, and you have so much more to gain than you have to lose. The Three of Swords is actually a card of empowerment, reminding you that you've survived heartbreak before and emerged more beautiful, more wise, more capable of love than ever. The seventh and final card that came through is the Page of Wands, and this is absolutely perfect because it's pure excited energy about new adventures, new passions, new creative expressions of who you're becoming. The Page of Wands is like your inner child clapping their hands with joy at the prospect of this new love adventure. This card is telling me that this new beginning is going to awaken parts of yourself that have been sleeping. Maybe you've been playing it safe in life. Maybe you've been in your comfort zone for too long. Maybe you've forgotten what it feels like to be genuinely excited about the future. But this new love connection is going to change all of that. The Page of Wands represents creative fire, passion that inspires action, enthusiasm that's contagious and transformative. When you take this chance on love, you're not just starting a relationship, you're starting a whole new chapter of your life where you're more adventurous, more spontaneous, more willing to explore and experiment and play. I'm getting that this person brings out your playful side, your curious side, your bold side. Maybe you've been so focused on being responsible and practical that you've forgotten how to have fun, how to be silly, how to embrace life with wonder and excitement. The Page of Wands is telling me that this connection is going to remind you who you really are underneath all those layers of adult responsibility. This card is also about messages and communication, but not the heavy, serious kind. This is about love letters and silly texts and voice messages that make you laugh until your stomach hurts. This is about staying up all night talking about dreams and possibilities and wild ideas that might just change the world. The Page of Wands brings a lightness to love that doesn't diminish its depth but makes it more joyful, more sustainable, more fun. The Page of Wands is also telling me that this new relationship is going to inspire you both to pursue your individual passions with more enthusiasm than ever before. Good love doesn't make you smaller, it makes you bigger. It doesn't limit your dreams, it expands them. This person is going to be your cheerleader, your co-conspirator, your partner in all the adventures you've been dreaming of but were afraid to pursue alone. This card is pure potential energy. It's telling me that what you're stepping into has the capacity to transform not just your love life, but your entire life. When we say yes to love, when we take that chance on connection and vulnerability and shared joy, we're saying yes to becoming our fullest, most expressed, most alive selves. So here's what I want you to know, beautiful Libra. These cards are painting such a clear picture of someone who has done the inner work, who knows their worth, who understands what real love looks like, and who is being presented with an opportunity that aligns with everything they've been growing toward. This isn't a desperate leap into the unknown. This is a conscious choice to step into your power as someone who deserves extraordinary love. The energy around this situation is so supportive, so aligned, so full of potential for genuine happiness and growth. Yes, love always involves risk, but this risk is calculated, informed by wisdom, supported by self-knowledge and inner strength. You're not the same person who might have been hurt before. You're evolved, you're aware, you're ready. Trust what your heart is telling you. Trust the work you've done on yourself. Trust that the universe wouldn't be presenting you with this opportunity if you weren't ready for it. And most importantly, trust that you deserve a love that matches your energy, your growth, your beautiful, balanced Libra heart. The cards are giving you permission to be excited, to be hopeful, to take that leap with confidence and joy. This new passionate beginning isn't just about finding someone to love. It's about discovering new depths of love within yourself, new capacities for joy and connection and creative expression. You've got this, Libra. The universe has got your back. And this new love story you're being called to write, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Absolutely.